New on your news at 11 this evening, the United States House passes the debt ceiling bill needed to prevent the country from defaulting. It passed by a vote of 314 to 117. The current debt is $31.8 trillion and counting. The bipartisan deal allows the United States government to spend more money and pay its bills. Before the vote, some conservative House Republicans and progressive Democrats lashed out against the compromise between President Joe Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy.
The fact is, at best, we have a 2-year spending freeze that's full of loopholes and gimmicks that would allow for increased funding for the federal bureaucracy.
Every concession in this bill, every demand that Republicans made in this bill hurts somebody and hurts the most vulnerable in our country.
Now, this bill still needs to be approved in the U.S. Senate before it can take effect.
We're continuing to follow this story and what local officials are saying about the 99-page bill.
On your side's Caitlin Richards joined us now after speaking with a political science professor. And Caitlin, what do we need to know about the debt ceiling deal here in eastern North Carolina?
Ken, Angie, as lawmakers continue to negotiate, there are several topics within the bill to raise the debt limit. These topics range from military benefits to assistance programs and debt suspension. In the Biden-McCarthy debt ceiling plan are new work requirements for some people on assistance. Professor Stephen Green says the top areas seeing the most money include Social Security, Medicare, the Defense Department, and our military. For political reasons, lawmakers don't want to cut there.
So I don't want to say it's purely symbolic, but it does strike me as being more symbolic than adding a meaningful cost savings and improvement in the federal budget situation.
A slight increase for military and veterans is also included in the bipartisan agreement.
The military is very politically popular, and that largely protected it from any significant cuts in this deal.
The deal would suspend the borrowing limit until the beginning of 2025, but Professor Green says he doesn't think the suspension would have major political or policy impacts. As far as how the debt ceiling bill could affect the local economy,
just so many other factors, especially interest rates, that are probably more important in that right now, that, even if we do have an economic slowdown, it would be, I think, hard to say, oh, it's because of this budget negotiation.
Republican Congressman Greg Murphy gave his stance on the bill, wanting to restart student loan payments and save taxpayers money by getting Americans back to work. Democratic Congressman Don Davis says he plans on voting for the agreement. He adds failing to act responsibly would devastate our economy.
If we are going to argue that we're spending too much or that our deficits are too much and our debt is too much, then I think we really should be taking a more holistic approach to dealing with the problem.
Professor Green says while Republicans and Democrats have differences, he hopes the agreement will avoid a potential government shutdown. After the bill passing in the House, it will now head to the Senate ahead of a deadline set for Monday. In studio, Caitlin Richards, 9 on your side.
All right, Caitlin, thank you.